Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and if you look around, you are going to realize pretty quick we are not where we normally are. So why is that? Well, we're going to share some animals with you because we are increasing our collection today, which is really awesome. And let me tell you, we're getting some awesome stuff. I'm pretty excited. I'm not going to disclose the deal. Just know we got a really great deal on it. But we won't disclose a lot, and I can't disclose where it came from because not everybody wants to be on a camera, and I got to respect that. But we are going to share with you some of the snakes that we're getting, and then when we go to Patreon, we'll talk about what some of our plans are with these snakes and kind of how we see all this fitting into our collection. So bear with us. Make sure to like and subscribe and go to Patreon. If I don't tell you that, Curt yells at me. And believe it or not, he isn't very big, but he can still beat me up. So, and he does on a routine basis if I don't tell you to click like and subscribe. So let's just share a few of these snakes with you. And as you look through this, I'm probably going to be eating some crow because you've heard us always talk about what our favorite genes are, right? You guys know me, man. I love that exanthic stuff, right? But I don't have any of that coming today. You guys know Curt and Caleb always love that clown. They're always about the clown. And I'm always like, ah. But today they're winning. And we really do need more clown in our collection. So let's share with you what we're getting. And we'll start with right here. So we're going to start here. Now this is, well, let's take a look at that. Look at that head. Clown, right? Not just clown though. Look at the coloration, how nice it is, clean it is. We have a nice, large, almost ready to breed, probably about 100 grams away, Spotnose clown female. So this one within a season, we'll probably get to start pairing. And these snakes too, here's the thing, sometimes when you get some of these, you know, they're gonna be thin or they're gonna need some rehab or whatnot. Look at this thing, it's amazing. Body conditions, whoa, did I scare ya? Don't be scared, little one. There you go. Body conditions wonderful. Look how thick it is. There's really no spine showing at all. The thickness is perfect. But look right here at the curve. You don't have rolls, so it's not overweight. You couldn't ask to get a better conditioned snake than this. Like, this is perfect. So we're really excited because not only are we adding snakes, we're adding snakes that aren't babies, and we're adding snakes that are completely 100% healthy. I mean, no signs of any issues whatsoever. So this is going to be a great, great day. Oh, hold on to me. Come on, let go, let go. There you go. We'll put this one back in here. So, Spotnose clown female.
Bring it back.
Yep. Okay. Now this one just shed. We do got a little bit of skin that's going to pop that off on its own, so no worries there. This one, man, I'm going to have to read the label to tell you all the genes in this thing. This thing is just awesome. This is definitely a Curt design snake, 100%. It's pretty easy to pick out some of it, but really look at the coloration through here. Like I say, this will come right off. It just literally sheds, so it'll get that off on its own. But let me look over here. We got a clown. It's pretty obvious. Black pastel, and if I was looking, I probably wouldn't have guessed that because there's so much going on. It's going to kind of hide in there. But when you start thinking about it, you see how rich that black is. Some of the colors, you can kind of start to see that in there when you know it. And then you've also got red stripe in here. And that red stripe just is going to be really, really awesome. And then you've got Spotnose as well. So a male right there. So we got, now, are we going to pair these two together? No, because we're not going to do Spotnose to Spotnose. I'll explain that on Patreon. I'll explain that to you guys too, but we'll kind of door the pairings will be kind of off the cuff. Spotnose to Spotnose is viable, but you get a lot stronger wobbles. Kind of similar to spider, but spider is not viable. And to me, kind of viable isn't viable. So we're going to avoid the Spotnose to Spotnose pairings. But Spotnose can make some awesome stuff in the collection. And there's more than just these two. So the plan with these is going to be great. Okay, get back in there. Get back in there. Come on. Go on. You're probably like, why are you putting them all in these containers? Well, we do have about a 20-mile drive, and it's hot here today. It's about 94 degrees in Kansas. We're going to make sure these guys ride in the cab, not in the back, so you don't overheat on the way. Now this snake here, ooh, guys, I'm telling you. Check this thing out. Now this is another one of the males, and this thing is just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. So what do we got going on? Yellow belly, leopard, inchy, orange dream. So you can tell this is a Curt snake too, right? Pied, and then it is also possibly got chocolate in there, and it's 100% het clown. So we can put this to any of the females we've shown because there's no Spotnose in here, so it goes with all that, not a problem, right? And with the Orange Dream in there and the Pied in there and you cannot possibly go wrong at all. This will instantaneously become one of our most prized breeder males because he can just do so much with the Pied and everything else in there. I'm really, really excited. And we have so many female Pieds we've saved up. Curt's been yelling at me for about 2 years to quit keeping Pied. And so, you know, we only had one Pied male and we had like multiple Pied females. And I kept keeping more Pied females. I started making some double het stuff. Well, now we got the banana Pied, and now we've got this. We've got some more Pied males. We can help work some of that Pied stuff as well as the clown stuff here. So this is super exciting for me. I'm over the moon for this guy here, right? Just beautiful, 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 beautiful. Put that guy back. You gonna go back in there for me? Come on, give me my hand back. Whoa. I'm gonna pop you out, I think, one more. Then we're gonna save the rest for later. We're gonna go with this guy here just because it's on top. Plus, this one is a super good example of what I'm talking about healthy. Look at that body condition and size. Like, what more would you possibly want? This is a male. This thing's ready to breed. It's been ready to breed for a while. I mean, this is a good, healthy, perfect example of what you want a male ball python to look like. Beyond the genetics, just the body condition, you know, everything is just spot on. There's no signs of any type of scale issue. You don't hear anything when it breathes. It all sounds perfect. The body condition as far as weight goes and is wonderful. And we're looking here at a pastel leopard. Here's the fun part. Gravel's in there too, right? So we can instantly put this into some of our projects like our ivory female we held back and start working towards making those combos with some extra stuff in there. And then it's also 100% het clown. So again, we can throw this instantly to some of the clown female stuff we've held back over the years and work on some of that, or some of the clowns that we have here coming in. I think every single snake we got is either a visual clown or a het clown. And we've shown you what is December 4. So we'll put this one back here. Oof. And it's not just the snakes, right? If you look behind me at these two cages, we're also going to pick up these display cages. And am I going to use these for ball pythons? Probably not. These are probably going to be used for venomous. I've already got one snake I know needs to move into there because we currently have our prairie rattlesnake in a normal traditional glass cage. And then I have a western that when it gets a little bit bigger will go into one of these as well. That's my purple haze western. So I've already got plans for these. I already got a way to use these. It's pretty awesome. So I'm really excited to get some additional display cages for our display room. And the other thing too I like is these are glass fronts. And one of the mistakes I made early on is with my display cages I went with a lot of plexi fronts. And that plexi, no matter what you do, it's going to haze up, it's going to scratch up very easy, and it doesn't make for near as good of a display as glass does. I did it because I was more worried about breaking something, but no worries. I've had these things long enough. I've never had a glass break or anything like that. So I'm super excited to have that purple haze go up and go in here where he can be on full display in all of his glory with the glass fronts. So I can actually see him every day, which is going to be just, I'm just over the moon for that. With it, there's also a lot of equipment, such as herp stats. There's going to be some additional rat stuff for Curt in here, including new lines, just things we need. So what I've been telling you guys for a long time is pay attention, right? Because everybody complains, oh, prices are this or prices are down or whatnot. The market's dead. It's not dead. And whether the market's good or bad, if you're watching, you're going to find people who, for whatever reason, you know, maybe it's just due to they don't want to mess anymore, or maybe they found another passion or hobby, or it's taken too much, whatever reason they're going to have, that are going to want to leave that hobby. There's always questions asked. When you run into somebody who's like, hey, I want to get out of this, you know, and they want to get rid of some of their animals, I always ask why when it comes to bald animals. I told you that. My favorite thing to hear is my girlfriend's pregnant. That's my favorite thing to hear when somebody's getting rid of snakes, because, you know, but you just got to listen to what the people are telling you and then go look at them. And these things are in great condition. So I am super, super excited to pick these up. They're going to be wonderful in our collection. They're going to do great things. It's going to push our clown game ahead by a decade. And I mean literally a decade. It would have taken us 10 years to catch up to this. So it's just going to go crazy for our clown game, which is awesome. And I actually really, really needed more display cages in the worst possible way. So this is going to be a big thing for us too. And we'll share some more of this on Patreon with what we intend to do with these, how we intend to pair these. And we'll let Curt kind of give his 2 cents, because as y'all know, Curt is way more into clown than I am. So I know he's licking his lips, that Orange Dream clown. He knows exactly what he wants to put that to, I'm sure. So we'll get his Actually, he's probably looking at me right now saying, I do not, and you're going to make me say something. I am. But we'll do that on Patreon. Curt, any questions?
No.
All right. Usually I would thank the guy I got him from, but since he doesn't want to be on camera, I'm going to say thank you. He knows who he is, and we're just going to leave it at that. And we will see you all next time.